must defy the British. Not with violence that will inflame their will, but with a firmness that will open their eyes. Dead man walking.
This is no time for men who oppose Senator McCarthy's methods to keep silent.
The list is life.
I want to recruit you for the fight to preserve your democracy.
Cinema for Peace tries to deal with cinema that makes a difference.
I was called a traitor to my country, mostly because I happened to have been showing up at the Cinema for Peace, which is sort of striking. It made me a little angry, and I wrote this film because of that.
Let me also applaud Cinema for Peace. Every time you and our friends from the creative community reach out to help people to learn about human rights and justice, you help the UN to keep the peace.
We're going to be proud publicly or ashamed publicly and die with either choice.
A massive earthquake.
Well, yes, some reports coming from the Haitian capital of Port-au-Prince suggesting that the city has been...
Food and medicine. People are stepping over dead bodies.
City of ruins, my city of ruins. Come on, rise up, come on, rise up.
Haiti needs a boost. We need to be that boost.
Come on, rise up, yeah, come on, rise up.
Tonight's event is hosted by Cinema for Peace, an organization based in Berlin that promotes the use of film to address humanitarian issues. I'm guessing they're not that big on the Saw movies. So please welcome the founder of Cinema for Peace, Jaka Bizilj. Jaka.
Thank you so much for allowing us to support the life-saving work of JPHRO. What is Cinema for Peace about? Just to give you a very short impression. We support, of course, Sean's work in Haiti. We show films to combat AIDS in South Africa. We co-produce documentaries, for example, about a murdered Russian journalist, Anna Politkovskaya. We introduced a kind of green Oscar in Berlin with President Gorbachev and Leonardo DiCaprio. We work very actively with the United Nations and International Criminal Court. And to give you one example, we've put out a petition with Aung San Suu Kyi to release the leading Burmese comedian Zargana. We produced a movie about him. And the campaign was successful. He was released from prison just this year, a few months ago. So we're going to welcome him with Luke on our stage from February 13th in Berlin. So it's developing in all directions, and we're going to try to develop Cinema for Peace America further. We invite all of you who are here tonight to join us also in future so that we can do even more as we do tonight for Sean and Haiti. Thank you.
All right, he started Cinema for Peace in response to 9/11. I think it was either that or invade Iraq, and I think he made the right choice.